Hello, hi, is anyone here? How's my hair looking today? Hi everybody, it's Emmy. Today it is Monday. I spent the morning at my son's kindergarten class. Super cute to see my little rugrat at school. Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. Today, oh, here you guys are. You guys are showing up. Hello. So today is Monday. I usually do these tastings on the weekend or on Sunday, but didn't have a chance to. So hi everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be tasting some treats that come from Brazil. So Miss Viviane sent these to me a long time ago. Viviane, thank you so much for your patience. She's been waiting for so long for me to taste this. Hello, I'm glad to hear there's fellow Brazilians here. Hi everybody. And so I'm going to just be tasting these things, this morning. Hope you guys are all doing well this Monday morning, or is it Tuesday in some part of the world? It's probably really late Monday day on the other side of the planet. From Slovakia, Puerto Ricans, we've got people from all over the world. I love it. Slovakia, Louisiana. But, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to make this first, and this is maté leão. This is, sorry for my terrible Portuguese. I learned Spanish in high school, so I didn't learn Portuguese, so I'm going to end up pronouncing these with a Spanish accent. And India, Brazil, so many great people from all over the world. All right, so maté leão, natural mate. So if you've never had mate before, mate is a plant that grows in South America. And it is, oh, hi, Ken, thanks so much for the contribution, super chatter. And what was I saying? Ken distracted me. Thanks, Ken. But, oh, mate, yes. So mate is consumed as a drink. I believe it has something in it, caffeine and another constituent in it that gives you kind of a pep. A bit like caffeine, it kind of invigorates you. So mate is traditionally had in a gourd and has a special straw called a bombilla, I think? Oh, gee. Brazilians, please correct me if I'm wrong. And then you put it inside your gourd with your mate leaves in the hot water. And the bottom of the metal straw, which is the bombilla, has a filter. Yes, bombilla. Okay, good. And it filters out the mate leaves. So these are going to look like they're little sachets. So I'm going to prepare this like a tea. So I'll do that first. Thank you, Alexandra, for the invitation. And I'm going to pop this up. Pennsylvania, Oklahoma, Brazil. Okay, so there it is. And yes, indeed, they look just like a regular tea bag. In Portuguese, you say bomba, so the bomba is the straw. So there it is, and I'm just going to place this into my tea mug. Wendell Gilly Museum. Yep, I love this mug, not only because of the Wendell Gilly Museum, but it's kind of gracile and thin. Love that. And then yeah. Anyways, I like this mug. It fits nicely in my hand. So put that in there, and I've got some hot water. I'm going to hold on to my string so it doesn't fall into there. And carefully fill that up. And I'm going to let that steep for just, a couple minutes while I'm tasting things. So I've had mate before. I've tasted Brazil twice. If you haven't seen those videos, I will put the link down in the description after I stop going live. And yeah, but I haven't tasted Brazil in a long time. But hi everybody, so glad you guys can join me on this Monday. It's kind of chilly here. All right, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna put my tea down, my mate, and I'm gonna try some cookies. Oh, tranquinas? The K is backwards, so anyways, not that should make any difference. This is morango flavor, so this looks like it might be strawberry flavor. And you open it like this. Oh, oh gee. Okay, I think okay, I got it. Here we go. There we are. Cute. Look, it's got a little face on it. Little happy face. And inside, look, the eyes of the cream have a bit of filling in it, and it's kind of overexposed. My lights are pretty bright. Slightly pink. You can't really see it on camera, but it's a little bit pink. So I'm going to give that a taste, and then I'll have it with I'm going to take my tea bag out. Take the mate tea bag out. It's pretty dark in color. Looks a lot like black tea. All right. Actually, I'm going to have a sip of that by itself. Cheers. Mmm. That's nice. I'm expecting it to taste like tea, but it doesn't taste like tea. It's kind of more like, let me think of a little bit like oolong or something. It has, it's not like black tea. It's a little bit grassier. It tastes more like a toasted tea a little bit. What's the one in Japanese that's toasted? Hojicha. Not as nutty though. Nice and warm. This tastes a little bit infused. But I think it's just because I'm crazy. I kind of want to say it tastes cinnamony, but there's no cinnamon in it. Nice. That was perfectly steeped. Don't let your tea bag sit too long because it gets bitter. I keep calling this tea. This is not tea. This is mate. All right, now let's have our cookie. I'm going to dip the cookie in there because it's just irresistible. I have to dip a cookie whenever I have a beverage. Mochi. That tastes very strongly of artificial strawberry. Over the top. If you've ever had strawberry Nestle Quick, if you've ever had strawberry Pocky or Pokey, you know exactly what flavor I'm talking about. That's what that tastes like. This cookie looks brown, so it seems like it might be chocolate. Excuse me. But I'm not really tasting any chocolate. I would love to taste West Virginia, but I haven't gotten a package from West Virginia yet. And I have a ton of packages that I still have to eat through, but yes. Mate is really good right now. Oh, Mauritius too, my gosh, Steffi. Thailand, people from all over, I love it. Okay. I love hearing that people love me. I think it's wonderful. I think we should all be told that we're loved because we are. All right, just commenting on the comments. So there, I think kitties would love this. Sweet, sweet, sweet cookie. It's kind of similar to like an Oreo in the idea that it's a sandwich cookie, but it's strawberry flavored. Also, it's not as crunchy as an Oreo cookie. So that's kind of different. I guess the only similarity that it has with an Oreo is that it might be chocolate and that it's a sandwich cookie. All right. Next, let's try these. And these are called Pingo de Oro. And these look like these might be savory because there's a picture of bacon on it. And I think it might be some kind of, round donut-like shaped thing. Excuse me, it's made by Elma Chips. I've still got a residual cold, just a tiny little bit. But I feel normal. All right, someone that mentioned that I didn't catch your name, I'm sorry, that I should eat Rhode Island eats. I do have a couple videos eating Rhode Island food. I have one for coffee milk and Dell's ice cream, Dell's lemonade, and I also ate at New York System Wieners. Hi Dylan, thanks so much. Your Romana and I are watching, love you. Thank you guys so much for being super chatters, I appreciate it. All right, that's very loud. Wow, look, they look just like, whoa, I'm spelling them all over the place. Like Cheerios. Actually, they're a little bit different than Cheerios. They look more kind of fried, and they're not textured kind of oaty, but they're round, and they're about the same size as a Cheeto. I was expecting them to smell like bacon since this is bacon flavor, but I don't really smell it. All right, let's give that a go. Are my lips real or natural? Yes, if you've ever met my father, you would know that I look just like my father. Thank you, Rachel. Someone's asking me if I've had work on my lips. Absolutely not. I look like my father. All right, I digress. Here we go. Let's give these a taste. These are Pingo. All right, here we go. Definitely a savory snack. Nice crunch. I believe that's a wheat base. Kind of like a cracker, not corn base. Definitely wheat. Very, very salty. Maybe slightly cheesy, but bacony. It has a smoky, savory, bacony flavor. But what I appreciate, it's not overpowering. Some bacon treats, I feel like they just are over the top with like liquid smoke, and it's just too much for me. But this is actually quite nice. A very salty snack though. It is a snack, right? And those are the Pingo de Queio. Alright, let's have more tea. What lips are we talking about? We're talking about my big fish lips. Alright, so another I should mention that Miss Viviane sent me these, and these are Pao de Queio. Quejo? And these are super famous. And these are little round breads, essentially, made out of cheese, or made with cheese. Now, this is a mix, so obviously I haven't made this yet. I just wanted to share it with you that this is a thing, and that Miss Viviane did send these to me. You have to add some water and some cheese and eggs, and you can make this dish. And what's cool about this is this is not made with flour, or typical flour, wheat flour. This is made with tapioca starch, so really great for people that can't have gluten. Yeah. So, made by Fleischmann. What do they make here? Yeast. Yes, Fleischmann's make yeast. Okay, so I will make these, and I'll follow up in another live video or video about these as well. I've never actually had these. So, another famous British, why can't I speak? Because it's Monday. That's why. That's what I'm going to say. Brazilian treat are these. Can you read what it says? These are brigadeiros, and these are little sweet confections, and I have two different versions. The one that I'm familiar with is this one, and they're covered with chocolate jimmies. Let me take it out so you can see jimmies, or I should say chocolate sprinkles. It's kind of hard to say. Ian, thank you so much. You're eating Tesco's goat cheese and chili. Thanks so much for being a super chatter and contributing. See, I can't speak again. I'm glad that you can watch me while you're eating as well, because I've heard that watching me eat makes others hungry. All right, so let's eat these. I've actually never had a brigadeiro before. These are nicely sealed. These are kind of like truffles. And here's a better look at it. Now you can see it better. See the chocolate sprinkles? Smells like chocolate, not surprising. All right, here we go. Cheers. Boy, is that ever sweet. Let's have some maté. Sweet, dairy, has a nice little kind of sprinkly crunch on the outside. In terms of intense of sweetness, kind of reminds me of fudge. Well, that's a reference for most Americans. Not the same fudge that you would find abroad, I believe, but fudge that you find here in the U.S. is a candy that is made with dairy, and I think it has butter in it as well. Most oftentimes it's chocolate, but it does come in other flavors. And so this is about as sweet. This to me tastes a little bit more like dry milk powder. If you've had that, it has more of that kind of milk flavor to it. But same intensity of sweetness, and perhaps not as chocolatey as American fudge, but very, very similar in that sense. But of course, this is covered with chocolate sprinkles, so you have that kind of crunchy coating on the outside. Very nice. All right, this piece of hair, it's like a tail. All right, let's eat this one next. This one is, oh, this is a brigadeiro. This is not. This is a bijejo. I'm sorry, it's backwards. So it's similar, I think, in the fact that it's like a truffle. Oh, low battery. Oh, I hope this doesn't bode. Okay, close. Low power mode. Oh, hopefully. Oh, wait, look, I have a plugger in thingy. I have juice. Let me plug you in so I don't cut this live chat short. All right. Yeah, someone's saying that this piece of hair is showing its independence, but I would say it's showing its insolence. All right. like a child. Okay, so let's have this one. Jennifer, thanks so much from Nebraska for being a super chatter. I really appreciate it. I've never been to Nebraska. I've driven through, but I've never been. Someday I will visit all 50 states. I will eat all 50 states. All right, here is the Bijejo. And look at this one. This one, too, is coated, but this time in, oh, come on, light. Can you see that? In sugar. Large crystals of sugar. It smells kind of buttery. All right, let's give that a taste. Chi, maté. Oh yeah. So, this one has a really nice condensed milky coconutty flavor. And inside there's just a little bit of chopped up desiccated coconut, but not so much that it creates too much texture. Now, I am a chocolate fiend, love chocolate in any shape or form, but I actually prefer this one surprisingly more than this one. I really love the kiss of coconut in that. It's not overpowering, and I really love the milky quality of that one too. It's kind of caramelized. This one is delicious. Like that one. I have to have some more mate. Thank goodness Viviane sent me mate too. Viejo means kisses, means kiss. Love it. That's why this one's better. Okay, next. Next I have a Talento. And this is a, looks like a white chocolate bar. And what else information do I have about it? I think there might be some dulce de leche in there. The shape looks very similar to a Rittersport, which is a German chocolate bar. And it looks like it opens like a Rittersport as well. You just snap it, oops, and then you do this. Excuse me. And, someone's asking, are you going to do another Bugmas this year? I'm not sure if I'm going to do Bugmas. I sort of, excuse me, what's making me burp? I feel like I've kind of exhausted all the bugs. The only bugs that are left to eat for me, I feel like, are like the real squishy grubs and bugs. I feel like I have to go on a trek to Australia and actually eat those like grubs straight out of the trees or something. So I'm not sure, but I do have something I think lined up for Christmas. I'll do a 5-day to Christmas countdown, but I'm not sure it's gonna be Bugmas. I think it might be something along the lines of like offal. I think I might be tasting guts and innards. It might be Gutmas. That's just off the top of my head, and that's a pretty unappetizing name, but yeah, Gutmas. So I might eat things like tongues and livers and kidneys and things like that. All those things are delicious if they're cooked properly. So that's the plan for now. Let me know in the comments if you want to see Gutmas or if you have any other ideas for 5-day countdown to Christmas, because I am all ears. I'm a little short of breath today. I don't know why. Okay, back to this. This did not open as I wanted to. I should be seeing a candy bar, but I'm not. All right, I'm just going to open it. Whoa, I just tore it. And this is very similar to a Rittersport too, because it is square. So there. Now let's give this a taste. Very familiar smell of white chocolate. Kind of buttery and rich smelling. Gutmas. All right, you guys are into Gutmas. All right, witchy grubs. Yes, I want to come to Australia. What do they call it when you do a grub trekker? Oh gosh. Anyways, that's what I want to do. I want to do one of those where I go with a guide and just eat all kinds of squelchy bits, like right in the bush. Bush trekker. Bush. What is it called, you guys? Australia? Bush tucker. I think it's called a bush tucker. And that's what I'm going to call it, because that's, I think that's what it's called. Bush tucker, bush trekker. Anyways, I want to do that someday, and I will. Tammy, thank you so much. I'm glad you got to tune in for my live chat, or live eating, whatever I'm doing. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Let's give this a taste. Here we go. Bush tucker. Good, I got it. goodness, I have mate. Mmm. That's great. If you like white chocolate, you'll love that. This is white chocolate. So this doesn't have any of the cocoa mass in there, but it has cocoa butter. So you have that you have that kind of cocoa buttery richness. And then you've got little bits of caramel then in there that are kind of crunchy and hard, but toasted and sweet and delicious. Think of yes, this is like a white chocolate Heath bar. Yum. So much sweetness that, oh, it's not even morning. It's 12:20. Why was I thinking it's morning? Because I went to my child's classroom this morning. That's why. I'm starting my day a little bit later. Oh, okay. I didn't get sidetracked so easily. Okay. Now I have one more thing, and this is made by Yoki, and this is Prolines, and it says Andomino Dulce. So I find that it's interesting that it has some kanji up here. I'm thinking as this might be originally something that... Gray, thank you so much from Florida for being a super chatter. I appreciate it. I wonder if this was brought over by an immigrant population since it has some kanji up there. Not sure. Let's give it a taste. This looks nothing like the praline or praline that you can get here in the US, which is a cooked candy, like caramel. It looks completely different. This looks almost like cereal. Let's see. Oh. Ha! This is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna pour it into a dish. So, as you can hear and see, I thought this was some sort of like cereal flakes or something. No, these are coated peanuts. See, look. Okay, here's a good example. This is the shell of the peanut. This is some kind of sweet coating, and here's the peanut in the inside. So yes, in Japan they have little snacks that are similar to this in the sense that it's a coated peanut. And they look a little bit different though. They're not quite as nubbly. They tend to be more round. And I wonder if this has its origins there. All right, let's give this, since it's called pralines, I'm gonna assume that it's sweet, but let's find out. Here we go. You know what these taste exactly like? Exactly. They taste like Boston baked beans. Have you ever had that candy? Not the Boston baked beans like with the real beans on the brown butter, brown bread. Like the Boston beans candied. The Boston baked beans candy that are the coated peanuts. Exactly. Same sugary sweet coating. Even though these are nubbly, it's the same layer, thickness of crunch as well. Kind of a crusty, sweet, toffeed crunch on the outside. Not toffeed. It's not cooked as long as, say, toffee. It's not buttery at all. It's just sweet and caramelized. And then you've got a roasted peanut inside. Delicious. Great little snack. Sweet snack. Good thing I have mate. These are significantly sweet and a little bit different than the Japanese version. The Japanese versions wouldn't be so sweet. It would be more like a cracker coating on the outside. They do have a sweet version, but mostly they're kind of savory or just more like a snack rather than being kind of a sweet snack. This is definitely sweet. On the back, it says looks like there are other ones. There's Bianco and Chocolate too, so I think it comes in other versions as well. Oh, Amdomin. Oh, it's supposed to be almonds? No. Is Amdomin? No, these are not almonds. These are most definitely peanuts. Anyways, whoa. Peanuts. I drop a lot of things, especially on camera. All right, so that's that. That was my little taste of Brazilian treats. Vivian, thank you so much for sending these to me and for sharing them to me. Thanks again for your patience. I know you've been waiting forever. And thank you guys for taking a little slice of your Monday to join me and to watch and leave all the comments. I appreciate it, and all the contributions and donations. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I am about to make lunch and put my second son to bed for a nap. And yeah, run some errands. And what else do I have to do? I've got to go shopping as well for some projects that I have coming up. Oh, should I share? Would I have any projects off the top of my head that I want? Oh, thank you guys so much also for watching my last video where I reacted to my very first video. I really appreciate it. It's my 7-year YouTube anniversary. So it's pretty great to be, oh, James. Oh, thank you so much for super chatting. I really, really appreciate it. That just scrolled by. I still, as you've noticed, haven't figured out how to slow down my comments on my phone. I can do it on my, anyways. I will figure it out. But thank you so much for contributing. And yes, bees were coming soon. I'm buttoning them up for winter. And what else? They are still alive, and more of those videos will be coming up soon, especially since now the season of keeping bees is pretty much slowed down. By the time winter's in here, there's nothing for me to do, so I have lots of footage to edit, and those videos will probably be coming soon. Videos. Do you see what I just did? Videos. It's time for lunch. All right, thanks again, you guys, so much for tuning in and joining me here on Monday, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I have a video coming up tonight. It's going to be another prison ramen recipe, so come back here at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you will see another video from me. All right, have a great day. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you soon.